I'm working on my victory post for after I win the tournament final.
You ever hear the expression, don't count your chickens before they hatch?
No. Why would I not want to count my chickens? How else would I know how many I have? That is dumb.
Whatever. Point is, let's see how the match turns out before you start celebrating.
I already know how it's going to turn out. I went undefeated in the group stage while you had to win your last match just to barely clinch your spot in the finals.
You're really not getting that.
Also, your old friend Shawn Michael sent me a DM that he'll be watching our match. Probably wants me to be his next rock.
Piece of advice. Don't get involved with Shawn. Unless you want to lose all semblance of your identity. Actually, I wouldn't mind that. They couldn't possibly make you more annoying than you already are.
I'm still hung up on this chickens thing. Does Shawn Michaels count his chickens?
I have another big opportunity for you to generate some buzz in a different part of the world.
I'm gonna have to start paying you commission.
What are you thinking? 25%, 30%, or maybe 20% plus a cut of all future royalties?
I was kidding.
Right. Me too. Anyway, I could get you on a show in Mexico teaming up with Hector Flores. WWE's sending him to Lucha Magica for a special appearance, and the local promoters are looking for a hot commodity to team up with him.
Sounds interesting, but I think I'd rather focus on finding a different opportunity. Maybe a singles match so I can keep the momentum going on that front.
Yeah, definitely. But just so you know, I did already buy us all tickets to Mexico, assuming you'd say yes. So, we will have to get down there at some point.
Congratulations! So how does it feel to be the hottest thing in pro wrestling since Paul Heyman's undershirt?
First, it's great running into you, Justine. Second, I'm going to need a minute while I erase that image from my brain.
Heyman's words, not mine. Said him on my podcast. Any chance you'd like to come onto the show? Talk about everything you've been through since you left WWE?
Don't get me wrong, I'm a huge fan of your podcast. Tavish and I listen whenever we can. I'm just not sure I'm ready to start telling my story yet.
Oh, come on. Your run in the Apex tournament was incredible, and that's exactly what my listeners want to hear about. What do you say? I'll go easy on you.
No time like the present, I guess. Let's do it.
Great. Let's set up a time ASAP.
Hey, heard you on Justine's podcast. Loud and clear. talking in code again about a platter of stale ribs you threw in the trash. Clearly up to your old tricks.
I have to be totally honest. I have no idea who you are.
Name's Chase. Had a stint at the PC recently? Or you might even know me as Ribby. Ring any bells?
Oh, for sure. You're that mascot guy who almost made it to WWE. How'd that all play out?
Oh, don't play dumb with me. You know exactly how it played out. I never got a contract offer because you told Shawn Michaels to stay away from the ribs in catering, which was clearly code to avoid me.
Wow. Listen, I'd love to stay and clear this nonsense up, but Cole Quinn called into my podcast appearance to talk smack, and now I've got to go give him a receipt.
Oh, I know. I was listening. I liked the part when he said you haven't changed one bit since your mocap meltdown.
We'll see about that. Good luck, Chase. I hope you get to the bottom of whatever deranged conspiracy theories you
Oh, I doubt that very much. Thought you could just blow me off, huh? Not so fast.
It's not polite to show up without an invitation, Chase. Guess they don't teach that in deranged mascot school.
A good one. But I think it's about time you start taking me seriously.
You want serious? How about a match, tonight? And if I win, you leave me the heck alone.
You sure you don't want to catch your breath first? I'm not interested in Cole Quinn's leftovers.
Nope. You'll actually be doing me a favor. 2 wins in 1 night is exactly the kind of buzz I need right now.
Very confident for a WWE washout. Okay, tough guy. If you've got so much gas left in the tank, why don't we make it a no DQ match?
Even better.
Well, if it isn't the most controversial man in wrestling. You're not following me now, are you?
I could say the same to you. Shouldn't your boot be making contact with someone's face right about now?
Claymore's taking a little break to recharge. I'm heading home for a few weeks to see my family.
I'm actually heading the same way.
Hardly with the similarities between us end. I respect you're doing things on your own terms. I've been there. But if you want to be the top dog, you're gonna have to come back to WWE to face the best. Are you?
The better question, is WWE ready for me?
I knew I liked you, mate. You said you're heading my way. How about a sparring session when we get there? I'm sure we could both learn a thing or two from each other.
Count me in. British rules? I want to give you a fighting chance.
British rules? No problem. That's just my kind of match.
Rope break right there. One, two, it's over. Bring it. Break the hold. Rope break, release. That's it. It's over. Hit the bell.
Are you on vacation from WWE too? Oops. Sorry, awkward. Totally forgot.
Hey, did I hear that you and Ava are defending your tag titles at day one?
Actually, I'm trying to get into the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, my mistake. That would be great for you.
Hey, can I ask you something? How did you make it work with the rest of New Day when you went after King of the Ring?
What do you mean?
They didn't resent you?
Resent me? They supported me. Just like I supported Kofi Mania and Big E when he won Money in the Bank and the WWE Championship. When one of us wins, we all win.
I guess I get that.
You know what they say. The whole is sometimes greater than the sum of its parts. And being in the New Day is all pluses. You can take that math right to the bank.
Hey, Sean, any chance I can pick your brain for some advice?
Sure thing, kiddo. Always down to help.
How do you know when it's the right time to make a big move, even when it might go against company plans for you?
Are you asking me as WWE VP of Talent Development? Or as the Heartbreak Kid?
Right. Definitely as HBK.
I'll be the first to say, not to take anything too far. You don't want a reputation for having a bad attitude. Believe me, I know.
I see.
But sometimes sticking up for myself, we'll call it that, worked out for me. When I was in a tag team, I leaned on my partner to make more of the decisions. Then one day, in a barbershop, I stuck up for my own interests. That was the beginning of a new chapter in my career.
So, what's the answer?
I don't know, kid. I'm just an old-timer waxing poetic about the past. But whatever you're thinking or doing,
You've had some interesting experiences with a tag team partner.
What kind of conversation starter is that? Hello, Sonia, how are you? There, I helped.
Sorry, I just have some stuff on my mind. But with you and your partner, do you regret turning on her a few years ago?
No.
Because...
I'm sorry, are we having a heart-to-heart here? No, I don't regret it. You know when my career really started to take off? When I stopped playing nice, and I started looking out for myself. And honestly, ultimately it worked out for her best interest too.
She's a feared MMA grappler who is always ready to fight.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers. First, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
A women's MMA pioneer. In fact, Shayna Baszler finished most of her matches by submission. And those skills have translated to WWE Women's Division dominance.
Is it just me, or does Shayna sometimes seem mean-spirited?
They call that killer instinct, Saxton. And trust me, it's a good thing. The baddest woman on the planet is here. Ready to take more names and break more arms.
And her partner.
Here comes trouble.
And Z and Ava Moreno.
So much on the line here tonight, guys, as we look to crown a new champion.
That's right, Cole. We're guaranteed to have a new champion at the end of this one. It's not very often you can say that. The WWE Universe wanted it. The women deserved it. A legacy continues to grow tonight. The WWE Women's Tag Team titles are up for grabs.
Welcome to day one, where the tag team champions are defending their titles against the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey.
It may be a brand new day here at day one, but the defending champions look more and more experienced next to each other every day. More like day 1,000.
I hope you didn't hurt yourself coming up with that one, Saxton.
Final cut. Perfectly executed.
Effective arm drag.
Baszler needs to hit. Ava Moreno with the tag. She and her partner appear to be a well-oiled machine.
Not so fast, Michael. Shayna immediately has Ava's number.
I can't believe this after the damage Shayna took. It's becoming clear who's pulling the weight on this team.
Anyone can have a bad night, Corey.
Ava's almost within reach. If her partner can tag in, she might be able to turn this match around. And the tag was made. Another few seconds and we would have had new champions.
Finally, Baszler releases the hold.
But she hits the referee.
Didn't look like much of an accident, and now Ronda's taking advantage.
Shayna setting her up for a Samoan drop. And she nails her partner's signature move.
Inspiring to see a team so in sync.
Will it be enough?
New champs! New champs! Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey have won the Women's Tag Team Championships.
You have to wonder if things could have been different if the former champs had been more worried about the titles than each other.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda, Cole. Choices were made here tonight, and those choices clearly backfired for the now former tag team champions.
We'll have to see if they can regroup and recover from this devastating loss.
I don't know what happened out there.
I don't either. Logically, I knew that a time would come when we'd lose the championships, but I didn't think it would be tonight.
Neither did I. Sorry that Shayna got me into the clutch right away. I lost focus.
And I should have been looking out for Ronda. Stuff happens sometimes. It's no one's fault. We'll get past this loss, regroup, and come back stronger than before.
And I have loved being more involved with the WWE Universe lately. This podcast turned out to be just the beginning. I may not be able to compete in the ring, but I can certainly lend my knowledge to the next generation of talent, which is why I have a very exciting announcement to make. I've decided to manage one of the top up-and-coming superstars, a true forward thinker, someone who's not afraid to make tough decisions and leave it all out in the ring. She's my new client and the SmackDown Women's Champion, Dewdrop.
Why did you want us to meet here? Where are we?
Yeah, so I got here early, went to the locker room, and Justine and Dewdrop were in there showboating and being insufferable. I don't know how things are with your aunt right now, but I figured it would be easier for all of us if we got ready in here instead.
Things are interesting with her. But thanks. I appreciate your looking out.
It's the least I can do. I got your back. Oh, and I have some good news. Something I bet will even make you feel better. We've been asked to go on tour with WWE.
Ava, we're always on tour.
Yes, but this time internationally. What's better to get your mind off everything than flying around the world, sports entertaining and new exciting.
Should have led with the Dewdrop thing. Let's do it.
Hola!
Hola yourself. And you are?
La Cangrejita Loca, luchadora extraordinaire, and the current Lucha Mágica champion. No big deal.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, you're doing more than meeting me, por favor. My usual partners are injured, so I'm teaming up with you and Deva in a trios match tonight.
Oh, Cool. That should be fun.
Glad to hear you're excited about it. I was kind of in a pinch.
Okay.
In a pinch. Get it? 'Cause I'm a crab. Puns, am I right? Oh, kind of.
The following is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Z, Ava Moreno, and La Conguita Loca. And their opponents, first, from Detroit, Michigan, Jody Garcia. And from Queens, New York, Queen Zelina. And from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
Dios mío, what a great show tonight! You and Ava really know your way around the ring.
We had a lot of fun. Thanks for letting us mix it up with you.
De nada, amiga. You know the saying about mi casa, and it certainly applies here. Our opponents started to temblar como un flan. And the chemistry between you and Ava? Ay, perfección.
It's funny you say that because we definitely didn't start out that way.
No?
We were at each other's throats at the beginning. Then we started tagging with each other. Slowly started to get along. My aunt still doesn't get it. She's convinced Ava is just using me. She wanted me to turn on Ava to jumpstart my singles career.
Ah, la gran traición.
¿Qué?
Betrayal. Believe me, it happens here too. Can be useful when done correctly. ¿Qué pasó? The timing wasn't right?
No. It's not that. I don't want to betray Ava. Her friendship means more to me than that, despite how we started out.
That is rare. Partners and real friends. Well, I understand your connection more now. Anyway, where are you off to next?
Japan.
Ay, home of my nemesis. The Japanese spider crab.
Oh, is that a Japanese wrestler?
No, just a local delicacy. But last time I was in Japan, it gave me crazy indigestion.
Hey, Sean, any chance
Sure thing, kiddo. Always down.
How do you know when it's the right time to make...
Are you asking me as WWE VP of Talent?
Right. Definitely as HBK.
I'll be the first to say...
I see.
But sometimes sticking up for myself.
So, what's the answer?
I don't know, kid. I'm just an old...
Hey, did I hear that you and Ava are defending your...
Actually, I'm trying to get into the Fatal 4-Way from...
Oh, my mistake. That would be great for you.
Hey, can I ask you something?
What do you mean?
They didn't resent you?
Resent me? They support...
I think I'd be worried I'd be limiting my career to spend that kind of energy supporting someone else.
All I know is that I've had far more opportunities because of New Day than what I made.
You've had some interesting experiences with the tag.
What kind of conversation starter is that?
Sorry, I just have some stuff on my mind.
No.
Because...
I'm sorry, are we having a heart-to-heart here?
They're here. The WWE Women's Tag Titles has dramatically changed the women's division, and it will continue to do so tonight. Welcome to day one, where the tag team champions are defending their titles against the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, and Ronda Rousey.
It may be a brand new day here at day one, but the defending champions look more and more experienced next to each other every day. More like day 1,000.
I hope you didn't hurt yourself coming up with that one, Saxton.
Boom.
Penny predicament, shoulders down.
She's trying to get this thing done as quickly as possible.
Ah, kick. Nasty kick. Nothing good happens when we see this look from Shayna Baszler. Oh, brutal forearm. Ava Moreno with the tag. She and her partner appear to be a well-oiled machine.
Not so fast, Michael. Shayna immediately has Ava's number.
I can't believe this after the damage Shayna took. It's becoming clear who's pulling the weight on this team.
Anyone can have a bad night, Corey.
Ava's almost within reach. If her partner can tag in, she might be able to turn this match around.
She jumped off the apron.
Moreno's tapping out. This is over. We have new women's tag team champions.
Looks like she wanted to make a clear statement.
At the expense of the tag team championships?
If Ava kept competing like that, losing was inevitable. Better to make a move now.
Speaking of making moves, she just used the title to attack her partner.
Former partner, Saxton. There's no question this partnership is over, though I don't think the new champions appreciate having their victory moment co-opted for this personal issue.
You gotta wonder why the former champ didn't help her partner. They could have talked through their issues and might have kept the championships.
We'll never know, Saxton. Choices were made here tonight. Like it or not, it'll be what the entire WWE Universe is talking about.
Tonight, the WWE Universe has been promised an explanation for what happened at day one.
But what would explain it, Michael?
Be quiet and we might find out.
My road to WWE hasn't been like most. Ever since my debut, I've had advantages simply because of my family. I know that. And you, the WWE Universe, has accepted me sometimes because of that. And sometimes in spite of that. Then there's Ava Moreno. From the very beginning, Ava has put me down for who I am, even as she used it for her own benefit. Ava, I pulled you up with me onto main event. You even had the gall to make me work for it, even though it was my name getting us a match. You took advantage of me, Ava. Our whole partnership, which you weaseled into, might I add, was never about being a real team. It was always about you using me. I realized that at day one, when you were reaching out of the ring trying to use me again. And so I made a decision. I'm not apologizing for who I am anymore. I've already dropped the dead weight. But tonight, I'd love to introduce the WWE Universe to my new manager! Someone I think you already know.
It's WWE legend Justine. We guessed that she might be advising her niece on her career in WWE, but this makes it official.
A new manager and a new attitude from the former tag team champion. I'm not sure if I agree with her updated outlook, but I certainly want to see what comes of this latest chapter.
I, for one, think it's a great outlook, Cole. She's looking out for #1. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her at the very top very soon.
Do you think she's going for the SmackDown Women's Championship?
Where else would her interest lie? Justine wouldn't waste her time with anything less. The champion better keep her head on a swivel. Dewdrop, watch out.
What's all this? Did you really expect me to manage you out of the regular SmackDown locker room? I made a request, and management set us up with our own private VIP area. This is pretty awesome. Don't act so surprised. You need to start thinking like a champion and main eventer. Do you really think Hogan or The Rock got ready with the rest of the roster? Being on top means asking for or taking exactly what you deserve. As your manager, I worked it into my rider. You mean my rider? Sure, whatever. Anyway, are you ready to talk next steps, or do you want to get settled first? I'm ready to be champion. Let's go. Great. I talked with Molly and set up an opportunity for you. A match against Charlotte Flair. Your move against Ava worked. They now see you as a singles competitor who can hold your own against a WrestleMania main eventer. Prove them right in your match against Charlotte. You got me a match with Charlotte? I'm impressed. Of course you are. I don't mess around.
The Queen hasn't faced this challenger since...
Ava from behind. She's not going to let her former partner get to this match.
What we're seeing here is raw aggression and clear revenge for what happened at day one when these two lost the tag team championships.
WWE officials may be breaking this up, but I don't think we've seen the end of this.
LJ, Little Justine. That nickname's even more fitting now that you're working with the only thing that got you into WWE in the first place. Did you really think that after what happened between us, I was going to just sit back and stay quiet? You and your aunt must be stupider than I thought. I never weaseled my way into anything in my life. You approached me for a main event match. When we first teamed up for the Money in the Bank match, I not only ensured our victory, but then I had to practically drag you out of your comfort zone so that our cash-in wasn't doomed to fail. I will admit one thing, though. When you turned on me, I was kind of impressed. I didn't think you had it in you, LJ. Thinking for yourself for the first time in your career. But what I realize now is that you had just went back to having your aunt do all the thinking and work for you. So if I've got to fight with both of you, fine by me. You were always nothing more than a knockoff copy of her anyway, little Justine.
I'm gonna tear Ava apart for what she did and said about me. If Ava wants to make more trouble, I'm not gonna wait until next week. I want to hit her before she leaves tonight.
That's my girl. And if you need help, I'll have your back.
You'll have my back? How? You can't fight.
Maybe not, but I've got a few other tricks up my sleeve. I'm not gonna let her call us both out and then just sit on the sidelines.